up, YouTube? That felt weird. It's your boy Eater coming to you not live for the first time ever on YouTube. Yeah. Anyways, I'm a comedian and a streamer, veteran. Today, first episode of non-live Rainbow Infinity. So we're gonna do Rainbow Infinity. I'm gonna do weekly recap and current events going on today. Weekly. I'm gonna do these. That's it. All right, let's just get started. So today, Trump says Kennedy Center will close for 2 years for renovations. All right. They keep paying for all these renovations when they could be paying to help like the common American with more stuff. Nobody's really asking for this shit. You know what I mean? It's like upgrading the White House when there's a huge financial crisis in the U.S. and there's inflation and like people are struggling just to get groceries. It's just like it's very dystopian slash high society. Let's see. 5-year-old Liam Canijo Ramos probably, and father returned to Minnesota from ICE facility. Thank God. That was a sad story. I'm glad that they're back home. House's bid to end partial shutdown gets tougher. So there's still partial shutdown going on. That's always fun. And yes, this is how I do current events. We did it on my live stream. I've stopped doing that on the live stream. It was too political for stream, apparently. And we play video games and just have fun and be silly on there. I'm not going to be super political here. I'm just going to go over everything and then just give a quick little bite and then move on. I'm not going to be super political. 2 minutes later, Jamie clip to me being extremely political. I'm just kidding. Kim and I warns the U.S. of regional war if Iran is attacked. By who? Again, I've always said this, Supreme Leader does not sound like the good guys, but I know that we don't belong over there. But Iran is always problematic. But, Israel, you know? U.S.-Iran signal talks to avert military conflict. I want all military conflict to be averted. Iran's president says Trump, Netanyahu, EU stirred tensions during protests. Iran designate EU armies terrorist groups in retaliatory mood. Appropriating. Also, I'm doing this with one take, so, That's all I'm going to go on that before it gets too weird. Can Tom Homan de-escalate ICE tensions in Minnesota? The answer is no. Masked agitators mob female reporter during anti-ICE protests. Those are probably nice. I love pop-ups. Blah, blah, blah. Some protesters appeared to attempt to cut camera wires and damage equipment. I think, so the big thing about the people who don't like ICE is telling people not to wear masks. So I guarantee you, these are the people that disagree with them and they're trying to make the mobs look bad. There's always those people too. There's like anti-protesters. I don't really think the protesting is solving shit though. But I disagree with ICE. Alex Peretti was killed. I'm not going to say fuck ICE completely. I want it to be humane deportations. I will say that. Nobody deserves to be separated from their family, and it just shows a huge lack of empathy. And I do believe that ICE is just a bunch of kids who. It's mainly a bunch of young men. In my who really couldn't cut it for the actual military, so they joined ICE. And then you give them weapons, and they're not really trained with them. And then they get in situations. If you're in a combat situation, you don't know how you're going to handle it until you're in it. And they aren't acting correctly. We're shocked that these like dorks are like getting scared and then pulling out the gun they have, and shooting it. It's like giving the kid who's picked on a gun, and then surprised he shoots up the school. It's a pretty similar situation. I think that ICE needs harder screenings and more strict backgrounds checks. Not only that, but they need more standards. They need strict standards like the military. While we're at it, I'm not going to get super political. Police need harder standards too. They need more education in the law. But I don't fully hate police. I do think there's a lot of not very good cops out there. They need more education in the law, and they need better physical standards, because a lot of academies and it's state, it depends on the state. They only have to do a physical fitness test once in their whole fucking career. That's crazy. Not even yearly, not even one a year. The military has to do at least 2 a year, so I'm just saying. When you have standards like that, it helps create a better community, and it sets a standard for operation procedures as well, not just physical fitness. It's like you build it from the ground up. It's just a better foundation. But like, obviously, I want police to be successful. I want this country to be successful. I would be crazy if I wanted everything to fail. I just know the reality of the world more than a lot of others, because I've experienced so much of it. I was in the military for 10 years, and I've been to like a lot of countries, and I've seen a lot of things that you guys have never seen. And that's it. I love everybody. I want everybody to be happy. I don't think people should die. Everybody should be able to live their life, have their needs met, health care. But again, like, not everybody should just be we need to get along. We need to come from a place of understanding and try and understand each other and hear each other out. That's it. Hate with hate, violence with violence. That's all we're doing. Everybody, both sides. Yeah, that's it for that one. World news. World news. I like doing that on stream. If I look tired, I apologize. I'm ugly. I think I need a shower. I need a better skincare routine or some shit. I mean, I'll wash my face, but I should have showered. I don't know. I don't look very cute today. Gaza patients in limbo amid Israel's pilot reopening of Rafah crossing. Musk confirmed SpaceX success in preventing Russian military from doing what? Next time, I'll probably read these articles more, but for now, this is the first one back. Russia threatens Ukraine's power grid as Trump and Zelensky peace negotiations. Trump touts tremendous progress, but says he'll meet Putin and Zelensky only when peace deal is final. Who cares? Obviously, you guys do. That's why you're watching this. Nah, I'm kidding. We'll see what happens. Pakistan says it has killed 145 Indian-backed terrorists. Indian terrorists? That's interesting. After deadly attacks. It feels like, I'm not a reporter. We're just going over this. I'm not going to break down every story. But clearly there's a lot more than I realized. This is what we would do on stream, and people liked it, because at least you hear about it. I'm not going to break it down in depth. This was supposed to be a 10-minute video. It's already close to 10 minutes. And I'm not editing these. Swiss Alpine Bar fire claims 41 victims. And an 18-year-old. Is that separate from the Christmas one, though? yeah, the New Year's. Okay, same thing. Rising crime, inequality, and disenchantment. Costa Rica. I was like, that's not here. The crime is actually going down. Surprisingly enough, with all these militants on the street. Uh, Czechs rally to support president in his growing rift with government. Good for them. All right, current events. Texas politics. Democrat Taylor, whatever, flipped Texas State Senate. I think Texas is going blue. We're sick of Abbott. We're sick of the other guy, whatever his name is. He's the lieutenant governor. I already forgot his name. He's just a liar. The Ukraine-Russia conflict. We already talked about that. U.S. politics. Already talked about that. Cool. I'm doing this before I do a cringe compilation. I'm going to do several cringe videos after this, so it's like, I just want to get the cringe. Maybe I should do the cringe and get super high and then do this shit. I don't know. Let me know. Should I do this stuff high? Let me know in the comments. High on opium. No, I'm kidding. LeBron James earns record extending 22nd NBA All-Star game. I mean, he's one of the best to ever do it. No ifs, ands, or buts. He's not the best, but he's one of the best. I don't know. MJ was 6 for 6. Australian Open final. Carlos Alcaraz beats Novak Djokovic for career Grand Slam. Good job, Carlos Alcaraz. Raiders to hire Seahawks offensive coordinator Clint Kubiak as head coach. Nelly Korda declared winner after LPGA's decision to shorten opener. Yeah, that happened. Good job. Farmers Insurance Open. Fuck insurance companies. It's all a scam. Cardinals hire Rams offensive coordinator Mike LaFleur. Damn, they just lost too. Interesting. Cardinals had a bad season. Surprisingly bad season. Feel for Kyler Murray. I think he's starting to really rethink that MLB contract. Video game news! And then we're done. These videos, you know what? I'll make these videos 20, 25 minutes, and I will go more in depth in the future. For now, I want to get to that cringe, baby. Guess what? Highguard. You've heard enough about that shit. I haven't played it. I'm not going to say anything. I have not heard good shit. Like, a few people have been like, it's actually good. Okay. Ignore the hate. And I think Tim the Tatman might actually like it. Good job, Tim. Timothy the Tattoo Man. No, I liked him. He seems pretty unproblematic. Good guy to be around. Him and Ninja. Surprisingly, yeah, people give Ninja a lot of shit. He seems like a good guy. I like to judge people based off what I think their character is more so and how they like carry themselves. Even if you're not necessarily the funniest person, I think you can have a lot to offer. Should I be more this way? Yeah. I'm going to move this. Damn it. Should have set that up before, right? You like that chin fat? That's another thing. I just look fat. I look fat, baby. I'm kidding. I'm not streaming. God of War actors reprising his game role for the TV show. Well, it's not Kratos. Who is it, actually? We'll look. Yeah. Odin's advisor. Oh, Mimir. Those games are amazing. I'm glad they're going to be brought to a TV show. I think it is Amazon, and they did so well with who is doing the TV show, actually? They did so well with Fallout. I'm looking forward to this shit. Who's Prime Video. Yep, it'll probably be good. I trust them now. I say that and watch it suck. Markiplier's video game movie Iron Lung makes back its budget before it's even out everywhere. Hell yeah, Mark. Fuck yeah, dude. We're all happy for you and proud of you. Everybody likes Markiplier. Code Vein 2. I am excited for that one. It's not out yet. Gamers really love games from their home country. What? I like a lot of Asian games. Well, I thought most of the games I played were like made in Asia. I don't know though. I play a lot of games. Beyond Good and Evil 2 is still happening. That's insane because they've been talking about that game for at least since 2018. No, before that, 2016. Holy shit, it's been 10 years since they went back when E3 was a thing before COVID happened. If y'all remember E3, they brought that up. Ubisoft always underdelivers. Oh, Code Vein 2 must have just dropped with all this shit. I should have looked into that. I'm behind on a few things. Borderlands 4 roadmap. That guy looks cool. We're not going to look at the whole roadmap, but most of the time, chat is always asking me for the codes. And I'll give out, see if there's any codes. Oh, we're just taking this from streaming. I'm going to slowly get better at this and develop it into actual YouTube videos. This is going to be a YouTube video, but I don't know how much you guys will like it. It's not very clean, finished cut yet. I'm not very good at editing. I'm not good at editing at all, and I have so much shit going on in my life that I got to do comedy and entertainment and like work out and like I do a lot more than people realize. Oh, cool. Split fiction movie starring Sydney Sweeney. She's such a good actress. That game did really well. Apparently it has a beautiful story. I don't know. I'll probably watch it just to understand. I'll probably play the game. I don't know. I just don't really like Sydney Sweeney. I'm sick of seeing her everywhere. Everybody thinks she's like the hottest girl ever. It's just annoying. Nothing on Sydney Sweeney herself, other than the fact that, never mind. Fallout 76 is free to play, but not for long. Uh-oh. Why? It's free to play on all platforms until February 4th. Why do they say that? I thought it was already free. Okay, cool. I don't have to worry about shit. It's fun, and they've improved it a lot. Check it out. I don't see any codes right now. Is this the end of the video? They mentioned Apex Legends and Titanfall in the game. Is it the same devs? No, I know that there are a lot of devs from other companies. They used to be. There's a lot of like high-end devs that worked on some very good games in that company. They wanted to sub-release it, like shadow drop it, and then have players feel it out and be like, what could we improve? Like kind of like as a beta, but not really. And kind of like Craftopia or Pal World, where it's like, this game is not a full release. Play with it as you will. They wanted to do that, but they got people above them, had other plans. But those developers are good, and they're probably going to work to really improve it, but that company's a startup company, so it's like, give them a chance. Give them a chance. So many different high guard things. Oh, that's a quest. I was like, there's already going to be an Arc Raiders movie? That's nuts. So much Arc Raiders shit, which is funny because everybody I talk to fucking hates that game. Thanks to people like Burnt Peanut and Nick Merckx. Actually, Burnt Peanut, not Nick Merckx. I just mean that because Nick Merckx is not as toxic. And that's nothing personally against Burnt Peanut. He's probably just the biggest Arc Raiders streamer. Oh, he's the only one I keep hearing about. Sorry, Summit. Fucking hell, I don't see any codes. Okay, am I allowed to cuss at the end of the video? I don't know what's going on. Marathon. Anyways, so aside from this, I'm going to be doing Joe Mama. No, cringe. Whatever you guys want. I love cringe. I'm definitely doing cringe series, and I'm also going to do game gripe series. I play a lot of video games. I play a lot of video games on stream. I know a lot about video games, and I'm going to do what I think developers should be working on. I'm going to single out specific games as well. The state of gaming, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about a lot of video game stuff too. And how they can improve their games, listen to the community, stuff like that. And what's wrong with games, what's good about games. We're just going to dive into video games. And I hope that you didn't hear that, but I farted. Sorry. Yeah, check out my comedy, and it's usually, I don't know, somewhere in... I'm somewhere in your house. You have to find me. Yeah, check out my podcast. This should be interesting. And, yeah, I'll put links and shit in the bio, and, yeah. Have a good one. Anyways, good night, Moon, good night, stars, and good night, YouTube. Love you guys. Always be yourself. Do something for somebody other than yourself and stay cynical. And I'll see you in the next one. Now is when you put in the music where it's like do 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 do, and then it'll roll credits and have all my links. It's not gonna do that.